Welcome to the Spartanburg City Fire Department's Physical Agility Test video. This video has been developed to introduce you to the Spartanburg City Fire Department's Physical Agility Test. The test consists of a series of tasks designed to assess important physical abilities necessary for effective job performance as a firefighter. These tasks were developed to mirror real situations that firefighters encounter on the fire ground. These tasks represent basic skills that do not require training or previous experience as a firefighter to successfully complete. The selection process for firefighters is very competitive. Although you are not required to use this video as a preparation guide, we encourage you to do so. The more prepared you are, the more likely you are to succeed at the test. It is also important to understand that this test is as much about your physical abilities as it is your abilities to follow directions. There are 7 tasks that you will move through continuously against the running clock. The tasks are as follows: stair climb with hose pack, hose hoist, simulated tool carry, forcible entry, serpentine, simulated hose drag, mannequin drag. The following information in this video should help familiarize you with what will take place on the day of the physical agility test. Please pay close attention to directions as they are important for your success and your safety. Candidates are strongly encouraged to wear athletic shoes, sneakers, and appropriate clothing for physically demanding work. You will be performing physical tasks that demonstrate strength, agility, endurance, and it is important to be outfitted in attire that does not hinder your performance. During the PAT, you may get dirty from maneuvering through the tasks and/or wet. Plan your attire accordingly. A test proctor will be assigned to you while you are on the course. It is acceptable to ask the test proctor questions concerning the course rules and layout prior to beginning the test. Unnecessarily dropping, throwing, or other intentional misuse of any of the testing props will be grounds to disqualify a candidate. If a candidate is observed by any of the test proctors misusing the test props, the candidate will be immediately escorted from the test site and their application marked as disqualified. The PAT is a continuous course and will be timed from start to finish on a running clock. The clock begins when the test proctor says go. The clock is stopped by the test proctor when the mannequin's heels cross the finish line and the test proctor says stop. Candidates will wear gloves and a 20-pound weighted vest at all times throughout the test. Candidates are personally responsible for the completion of each task. Please pay close attention to the directions given in this video. The test proctor will not coach the candidate through the course. Be certain to ask any questions prior to the test proctor saying go. This PAT is physically demanding and should not be taken lightly. The candidate should approach this PAT as an all-out effort rather than an event that you pace. This is a sprint, not a long-distance race. Proper hydration and nutrition are key, along with one's physical fitness level in completing this course in the required time. Task 1. Stair climb with hose pack. The candidate will pick up the hose pack at the base of the tower and situate it on either shoulder prior to starting. Once the candidate states they are ready, the test proctor will say 3, 2, 1, go. The handrails may be used when ascending the tower, and steps may be taken 2 at a time on the way up. The 5-inch hose pack, weighing 42 pounds, may be carried in any manner and must be deposited into the box on the top platform with no part of the pack touching the top platform outside of the box. 1 foot must be on the top platform before releasing the hose pack into the box. A 2-second penalty will be assessed for releasing the hose pack before reaching the top platform and for not depositing the hose pack into the box. If the candidate misses the box with the hose pack, they may correct it, but only before starting the next task. Task 2. Hose hoist. A 42-pound roll of 3-inch hose and 15mm kern mantle rope is used for this event. The candidate will hoist the hose roll up and over the top railing using the attached rope. The task is complete when the roll clears the railing at the top of the tower and is placed in the box on the top platform. The candidate is not permitted to stand on anything other than the top platform while hoisting. The hose pack from the previous task may not be used as a step to reach the railing. Proper placement is on or in the container with no part of the hose roll touching the top platform outside of the box. A 2-second penalty will be assessed for this infraction if the candidate does not correct the hose roll placement before descending the tower. The hose roll must stay in the box on the top platform. When descending the tower, every step must be contacted and the handrail grasped. Failure to touch each step on the descent will result in a 2-second penalty for each stair not touched. Task 3. Simulated tool carry. The candidate will exit the tower stairs and proceed to find 2 buckets filled with sand weighing 30 pounds each, situated on 2 waist-high boxes. The candidate will start by taking 1 bucket at a time from the top of the boxes and setting each of them on the ground. Once on the ground, the candidate will pick up both buckets, turn, and proceed to walk around the cone and back a total of 100 feet. The candidate may set the buckets down at any time along the way to regrip, keeping in mind the clock is continuously running. The candidate then returns to the boxes, places both buckets on the ground, picks them up one at a time, and places them back on top of the boxes. A 2-second penalty will be assessed for picking up and or replacing both buckets at the same time. Task 4. Forcible entry. The Kaiser forcible entry sled is used for this task. Using the provided 9-pound mallet and with both feet on the diamond plate surface, the candidate must drive the 160-pound steel beam a horizontal distance of 5 feet. Pushing, raking, or hooking the beam is not permitted. For the best results, only the head of the mallet should strike the beam. Striking the beam without both feet on the diamond plate will result in a 2-second penalty for each strike. The handle of the mallet must not come in contact with the beam at any time. A 2-second penalty is assessed for each infraction after the first handle strike. The candidate will strike the beam continuously until told to stop by the test proctor, at which time the candidate may set down the mallet and move to the next task. Throwing the mallet is not permitted and could result in disqualification. Task 5. Serpentine. The candidate will navigate a 100-foot serpentine course with cones to one end and back. Knocking over any cone or failing to navigate around any cone will result in a 2-second penalty for each occurrence. This task can be viewed as recovery from the previous 4 tasks and before moving on to the final 2 tasks. However, candidates should move with a purpose to record the fastest possible time. Task 6. Simulated hose drag. A weighted tire with a hose attached to it weighing a total of 115 pounds is used for this task. The candidate will start behind the line by picking up the nozzle and proceeding in a forward manner 100 feet to the end. Turning around and dragging the hose backwards is not permitted. The candidate should bring the hose over their shoulder and hold the nozzle with both hands while leaning forward in the direction of travel. The candidate finishes when the nozzle crosses the line. The test proctor will indicate to the candidate when this occurs. Task 7. Mannequin drag. A 165-pound rescue Randy is used for this task. The candidate will, at the start line, lift the mannequin under the arms and grab around the chest and drag it backwards a distance of 100 feet. Picking up the mannequin completely off the ground and or carrying the mannequin is not permitted. The candidate must drag the mannequin's heels across the finish line. The test proctor will stop the timer once he sees the mannequin's heels cross the finish line. This is the end of the test. It is the expectation of the Spartanburg City Fire Department that this orientation video will provide you with sufficient information to prepare for and succeed in the PAT. Please reach out with any questions you may have prior to the testing date, and we will be happy to speak with you. Until then, thank you for watching and good luck.